Hello friends, welcome to Skillmon YouTube channel. My name is Chandra Ramchandani. I have worked with education companies, I have worked with publishers, I have worked with edtech companies around the world, and the reason I am making this video, the reason I am starting this channel is, after working with freelancers across the world, US, UK, Canada, Singapore, I thought I can definitely give you some additional inputs. I can definitely give you some additional insight. I can definitely give you some basic points not to forget as a freelancer. Okay, so who should watch this video? If you are a student, if you are a homemaker, if you are a working professional, you have an additional time, you want to make additional income, you should definitely start as a freelancing. Alright, what is freelancing? आप हर जगह देखते हैं freelancing के बारे में, हर जगह पढ़ते हैं आजकल freelancing, work from home. बट याद रखिए बहुत सारे वर्क फ्रॉम होम जो भी हम देखते हैं वो काफ़ी सारे स्पैमर्स भी हैं. बी केयरफुल गाइज, बी केयरफुल. सो व्हाट इज़ फ्रीलांसिंग? इज़ इट वर्किंग at home, or is it working for a company for free? Is it working for a company for a salary? Is it working full time? Is it working part time? Or is it running like your own business? So freelancing is self-employment that has no dictation by any employer, specific organization. What does it mean? That means you can work as per your schedule, you can work as per your own location. So freelancing can be project based, it can be assignment based. It all depends on the project employer requirements. Freelancing can be working per hour, it can be working per project, it can be working for a monthly basis, monthly retainer basis. That's what we call it in the industry. So what are the common domains in the freelancing? One of them is graphic designing, writing, you have web development, you have animations, you have video editing. So these are some of the common freelancing jobs that you can find. For example, you are a subject expert, you are very good in physics, you are very good in maths, and you want to use those skills, you want to use those knowledge. You can become a teacher part-time, you can be a doubt solver for any edtech companies. They look for those experts who can solve doubts shared by their students. So these are some of the very common work that you can find as a freelancer. Okay, चलो अगर आपने सोच लिया है freelancing में जाना है आपको तो कैसे start करें? Step 1 is your skill identification. You have to identify what you are good at. You have to identify what are your interests. Where will you enjoy working? Remember, if you enjoy working, then only you will succeed in that career. The second step is assessment. How good you are in your skills. How much knowledge do you have? What are the subject level do you know? What is the competition available for that particular skill? Self assessment करने के बाद अब आपको डिसाइड करना है कि किस स्किल में आपके पास कॉम्पिटिटिव एज है. उसके बाद आप ये डिसाइड कर लोगे कि आपको क्या ऑफर करना है. उसके बाद आपको क्या करना है? आपको एक स्ट्रॉन्ग प्रोफाइल बनानी है. प्रोफाइल में आप अपना एजुकेशन लिखते हैं, आप अपना एक्सपीरियंस मेंशन करते हैं, आप अपने स्किल्स मेंशन करते हैं, आप अपना पोर्टफोलियो शेयर करते हैं, अपने सैंपल्स शेयर करते हैं. सो दिस इज अबाउट पोर्टफोलियो. एक बार आपने प्रोफाइल बना दिया, देन व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट, यू हैव टू फिगर आउट व्हाट इज द रेट दैट यू वांट टू ऑफर, व्हाट इज द मिनिमम wage, minimum money that you want to make in a day, in an hour, in a month, and then you set up your rates. The next step, what happens is that once you land up the project, you have to draft your contract, and you should always be ready with your contract. When you get the projects, when you talk companies, you can share those contracts. The last one is, after all this, I would not suggest that you stop here. I suggest you keep upgrading yourself. You keep learning new skills, you keep learning new technologies. So once you're ready with your profile, your rate card, your contract, the time is to find the work, the time to reach out to the client. So I suggest there are 3 ways to find a work. One is freelancing marketplace platform. The other one is LinkedIn or similar platform. The third one, and is the most important one as well, is your personal networking. So guys, let us see how to build a strong profile to get more projects, to get a rate that you are desiring. So in your profile, basically your profile is your digital resume. It has to be impactful, it has to be very strong, it has to be very professional, guys. Please understand, your profile speaks. You may not get a chance to speak to your employer or a client, but it should talk for your experience. So what will profile will have? Number one is photograph. Your photograph should be very professional. It should be in professional and formal attire. It should not be casual actually. So your photograph is number one. So second point is the bio writing, guys. Please note down all your skills, all your qualifications and experiences, milestone achievements in your profile, in your bio. You should clearly write that you are a problem solver. You know, all the clients look for the problem solver. They look for somebody who will take the ownership of the project and complete end-to-end successfully, understand the scope of the project. That is very important. So try and put that in your bio writing. The third one is attach your work that you have done. Attach all the previous samples, previous work, attach those samples in your profile so they understand what is your skill level and what and how much you can help them in their project. The fourth one, that is also very important, is the achievement you have in your past project. That is important. That gives them the confidence, guys. That is important. And don't forget, profile works differently on different platforms. They work differently on different freelancing platforms. They probably may work differently for each of those different projects that you see in the market and you want to apply for it. So be ready to customize or have some customized profile ready with you, so whenever you have a chance you can apply for it according to the requirements of the project, according to the freelancing platform that you are applying, or according to the tender or bids that you are applying. Chaliye, you have a very strong profile with all the details in the profile. Now what is next? How would you pitch for your skills? So this is about pitching and bidding. How would you apply for it? So step number one is, before you place your bid, before you place your rate card to the client, you have to do some research, guys. You have to research about the company, about their previous work, what they have done or published, and so you understand what exactly is their requirement. You should not be pitching something which they don't require. This is very important. You will think that this is taking more time, but no. If you do a proper research on the client's requirement, you will definitely get that project, because clients also get satisfied when they see that freelancer knows us and freelancers knows about their requirement. So that is step number one. That's very important. Second is, you should always sound very professional when you send cold emails to the clients or when you apply for those projects. So that's very important that you do a strong cold email. So third point is, you have to keep working on your networking, guys. You have to connect with same people in the community, people who work on the same domain, and once you connect them, you know a lot of work, which is keep coming to them. They also will share a lot of such information with you. There are groups in the Facebook, there are groups in the LinkedIn, there are a lot of communities. You should join those communities. You should be ready to build your network, and network will definitely help you. I think that is the most important way to find work always for anybody. अगर आपको कुछ प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में पता लगता है, you want to apply for it. That's the fourth point. I suggest you customize your portfolio, you customize your bid that you are applying for. You have to research, as I said earlier, and in your bid you should mention your skills in tune to their requirement. It should not be something else. It should be customized to their requirement. That's number 4. Okay, last point is setting your price correctly. It should not be undervalue, it should not be overvalue. Setting the right price is very important to get the positive response from your client. So these are the 5 points that you should remember while you are pitching, while you are marketing yourself. Okay, so these are some of the important tips that I would want to share with you, or it is also some of the previous points that we discussed. So number 1 is be professional in your bidding. The second one is mention clearly about your certifications, mention clearly about your achievements, share the important projects that you have done in the previous past. See, it's not easy to get your first projects very easily. So please be patient, please be professional, build your strong network and work towards it. And I'm sure initially you probably would find difficult to get 1 or 2 projects, but once you get 1 or 2 projects, it gets going. So this was one of the videos that I have planned to stream for freelancing business, especially for the people who are new in freelancing or for the people who are finding difficult to sustain as a freelancer. So in next upcoming videos, we will talk about why is freelancing trending, what are the ways to find more work, how to communicate with the client, and how do you set the right rate for your project. So we will talk about these. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Please don't forget to hit the bell icon and all button so that you know you are getting more videos from me. Thank you, and I'm also pasting my LinkedIn profile in the description below. You can always reach out to me. I'll be very happy to help you. Thank you guys. Thank you. All the best.